Hello, strugglers. In childhood, most of us dream big. We dream of achieving great things, of becoming someone extraordinary in the future. But as we grow older, those dreams slowly begin to fade. They become blurry, and in many cases, are entirely lost somewhere along the way. You might think, well, we were just kids back then, naive and clueless about the real world. It's a common thought. Children, after all, don't know much about how the world works. They haven't seen enough of life, so they dare to dream fearlessly. But let's pause here for a moment. Forget about the world for now. Let's focus on us. Many of us may not even care much about what the world thinks. We are here, living our lives. But how often do we think about the enthusiasm we had as children? That enthusiasm, that energy, that fresh perspective. Where did it all go? When we were kids, there was excitement in our hearts. Every day felt like an adventure. There was a sense of curiosity and a drive to explore, to dream, and to achieve. Whether or not we were good at academics or anything else, our minds were alive with energy. But as we grew older, we started putting limits on our thoughts. We started creating boundaries for ourselves, boundaries that we didn't even realize we were building. Why does this happen? Even we don't have a clear answer. We can only tell you from our experiences. Somewhere around 11th grade, we felt like our thoughts, our ideas, and our dreams started to shrink. It was as if the limitless sky of possibilities we saw as children was now covered by a ceiling we had created for ourselves. We started questioning our abilities, doubting our dreams, and settling for less. Now here's something to think about. What if we were given a chance to go back to our past? Imagine being transported to our younger selves, to a time when we were still full of dreams and possibilities. Wouldn't we want to fix the mistakes we made? Wouldn't we want to live that phase differently, more wisely? But here's the twist. What if we were sent back to our past without any memory of the mistakes we've made? Without the consciousness of our current selves, how would we know what to change? We'd simply live through the same experiences again, likely making the same mistakes. We'd be stuck in a loop, repeating the same patterns. This is the matrix of life, a never-ending cycle that keeps pulling us back. Whether we're in the past, present, or future, the matrix remains the same unless we break free from it. Now let me ask you something. Imagine someone from the future comes to us today and tells us, I am here to warn you about the mistakes you're going to make. Your future isn't as bright as you think. You're heading toward a path filled with regret unless you change your actions now. How would we react? Would we take their advice seriously? Would we try to change our present to create a better future? Think about it carefully. If someone told us today that our future is bleak, unless we act now, what would we do? Would we still let life take its course, or would we take control and steer it in the right direction? Now let's bring it back to reality. We don't need someone from the future to warn us about what lies ahead. Deep down, we already know. We can see the signs in our current lives, our circumstances, and our choices. We know where our current path is leading us. So why aren't we doing anything to change it? This is the real challenge, the matrix we live in. It's a cycle of self-doubt, hesitation, and inaction. Breaking free from it requires something powerful, consciousness. We need awareness, courage, and determination to break the loop and create the life we truly want. But here's the catch. Many of us choose to stay tangled in this matrix because it feels familiar, even comfortable. We tell ourselves, if I do this, something bad might happen. If I don't do that, I might miss out. We overthink, hesitate, and end up doing nothing. Let me tell you a hard truth. The matrix will keep pulling us back until we decide to step out of it. Life will keep moving in circles unless we make a conscious choice to break free. So here's the final thought I want to leave you with. Life is short, but it's also full of possibilities. The power to shape our future lies in our hands, but only if we take action today. Don't wait for a miracle or a sign from the universe. Be your own guide, your own motivator, and your own hero. Let's end with this. The story of life is ours to write. We can choose to repeat the same patterns, or we can choose to create a new path. The choice is ours. See you tomorrow with a new story, as long as life keeps moving forward. Until then, keep dreaming, keep believing, and most importantly, keep taking action.